Hello, children. Are you ready for today's grammar class? Hello, children. Today we are going to learn about sentence. Every sentence is made of two parts, a naming part and a telling part. A naming part tells who or what the sentence is about. Naming part names a noun or pronoun. Telling part tells something about the noun in the naming part. Naming part is the subject of a sentence. It names a person, animal, or thing. Telling part is the predicate of the subject. It tells what the subject does. Now look at this picture. What are the children doing? Children are playing. In this sentence, we are telling about children. So children is the naming part or subject of the sentence. Or playing is the telling part or predicate of the subject. It tells what the subject does. Now, let's see the next example. Shining in the moonlight. This sentence does not tell about who or what is shining in the moonlight. So, we do not get a complete idea of the sentence. Now, we can add a telling part or subject to this sentence. For example, the stars are shining in the moonlight. Now, how to find out if the sentence we are reading or seeing is correct or wrong? So, here we have a checklist. By using this checklist, we can find out whether the sentence is correct or wrong. The first point is check if the sentence begins with capital letter and ends with a full stop or punctuation mark. Next, check if your sentence gives complete and correct meaning. Let's see the next sentence. It is raining today. Here, it is the naming part or subject of the sentence. Is raining today is the telling part or predicate of the sentence. Now let's check using the checklist. This sentence starts with capital letter and ends with full stop, and it gives a complete and correct meaning. So, this sentence is a correct sentence. Let's see the next example. Birds the in fly sky. Now let's check this sentence whether it is correct. This sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. But do you understand the meaning of this sentence? No, we don't. Since the words in this sentence are not arranged properly, let's place the words in correct order. How to arrange the words in correct order? First, we need to find the naming part and telling part of the sentence. The clue for naming part is it is a noun, and the clue for telling part is it begins with the action word or verb. So, here the noun is birds. And what action does it do? Fly. Where does it fly? In the sky. So, the sentence is birds fly in the sky. This sentence gives a complete and correct meaning. Let's see the next example. To water swim the. Here, these group of words do not give proper meaning. They do not start with capital letter or end with full stop. So, it is a wrong sentence. Now, let's see the next sentence. These mangoes are sweet. So, let's check whether this sentence is correct. It starts with capital letter and ends with full stop. It gives a correct meaning. Now, let's check the naming part and telling part of this sentence. So, the clue for naming part is it is a noun. So, what is a noun in this sentence? These mangoes is the noun and naming part of the sentence. What is the clue for the telling part? It begins with an action word or verb. So, what is the action word here? Are and sweet. Both are not an action word. So, now what shall we do? But we have an auxiliary verb here. Yes, are is the auxiliary verb. So, are sweet is the telling part of the sentence. So, now you know what a sentence is. So, let's recall the checklist once again. A sentence begins with capital letter and ends with full stop. It gives complete and correct meaning. It has a naming part and a telling part. A noun is in the naming part. It is the subject of the sentence. A telling part starts with the verb or action word and includes all the words that comes after the verb. Telling part is the predicate of a sentence. Dear children, watch the video carefully and do the given worksheet. See you again in the next session. Until then, bye-bye.